Hey everyone, Merrick's here, bringing you another stream. We're just getting started here, been doing a bunch of Showdown, probably like a lot of you. Not super fun, but the rewards are good if you can deal with the 6-star wall, um, which is pretty questionable whether you can or not, right? So yeah. I'm having a good showdown overall, but it's definitely been a grind and a slog, and would be much, much harder if I didn't have some of the stuff I had. Southside, how are you, my man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. It's always a pleasure to see you, sir. Okay. Phone to the side here. Hey, Mid Carter, what's up? Yeah, Snap is really freaking fun. Unfortunately, Showdown's been dragging me away from it a bunch this week. Just about to max. This defense is not as good as my other one. Still getting some wins. In between a lot of losses. Thanks, Flo. Appreciate that. I need, like... You can see there's a lot of losses in there. But I am getting a few wins, and I'm going to need every one of those wins. Outside shot of maxing this for free. If I get enough wins. So, hey Mex, how are you? Harv's gotta go blue, Viking, Big Show. Welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. No, that's right. That's expensive. Yeah, definitely a slog. And if I didn't have Hall of Fame, I don't have a 6-star lady. If I didn't have Hall of Fame Lita, that would have been a mess leading with ladies, right? Hey, Crazy Dina, yeah, that needs fixed. 3 months ago, I think now, posted on the forum that this exact thing was going to be an issue. Some people get attacked way too much, more than they want or can handle, and some people don't get attacked enough when they want defensive wins. The buckets, brackets, pools, whatever name you want to call it, happen way too quickly. Roan, thank you for the follow. Or is it Ron AEW? Thank you for the follow, Ron. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's just really, really rough. Yeah, Mid Carter. So like the first little bit, the first one in particular, I had fodder in and got attacked like 4 times. Today I'm getting attacked a decent amount, but my defense isn't great, so I'm gonna have to stay extremely active to get those last 40 or so wins I'm gonna need. Also, if I don't have to do a preview and I have time tomorrow, I was thinking about doing a stream earlier in the morning before the game resets, and all of the people that are on the stream that are close to milestones and need to get hit to hit those milestones, like need people to drop to them, we can kind of talk about it on the stream, and we can see if we can put people into another milestone and stuff. I'm not sure I'll be able to, no promises, but I think that would be nice for the community. Like, just try and find people that are going to be really close to going over a milestone, and get them some defensive wins. We'll see what goes on with the preview. I'm not sure if we're going to get them tonight or not. And then if we don't get them tonight, how long it takes me tomorrow. So no promises, but I think that might be kind of cool to try and squeak in there and see if we can help people out. Hey, HD, how are you, buddy? I think it's gotta be Bob, right? Like, let me make sure. Usually they don't say anything in the confidential room about previews anymore. Let me make sure they haven't, and then I'll tell you. Yeah, they haven't. Okay, so my guess would be Showboat HBK. That's my guess. No idea if that'll happen or not, but that's totally my guess. Hey, RJ, how are you, man? What's up, Evo? How are you, buddy? Yeah, so HD, if you can deal with Showdown and you can get attacked, yeah, Zombie HBK, that's my guess, Bob. Showboat, HBK Zombie. Mm-hmm. I think that would be awesome. So, yeah, mid-Carter, we have a totally awesome Showboat HBK. And you know HBK's not going anywhere, right? So he's a safe bet to be able to keep in the pool. We got Triple H already. We have a lot of HBK other stuff. I think it would make a lot of sense, and it would be fun. I would love anything Sami Zayn, anything. A technician honorary use next month, please and thank you. I would love a Showboat Zombie Zayn. Thank you for the biddies, Evo. Corbin is really dang good at what he does. Super underrated, fantastic heel, heat magnet. He gets heat without even trying. Corbin, of all the people that only have like one card in the game, he's got to be one of the more deserving ones to have another, right? Like, I think a second Corbin of any kind makes sense to me, to be honest. And I mean, like, a Trickster Corbin? How do we not have a Trickster? They could do Constable Corbin, they could do Happy Corbin, they could do now Wrestling God Corbin. Like, I mean, no shortage of options, so. Nice, Evo. Let's get this bread, buddy. I'm about to hit the second to last milestone, so I'm gonna need 750K. Gonna have 160 some K tomorrow. So, you know, I'm gonna have to get some defensive wins. Gotta cook them up, and then I have the regular showdown for today and tomorrow. It's gonna be close. Hey, Magic Man, I've seen you a few times. Dropped you some W's so that you could get some points. How are you? Yeah. Oh, 330K. Good. Then I'm getting closer. We'll see where I'm at when we're done today. And see, going into today, I needed exactly 55. Oh, HD, that blows, man. That blows. If I have to, I don't want to. I can take Bianca to 6-star before talent up. I don't want to because I just took Roman because I wanted a 6-star focus for boss battle. So I'd hate to do Roman as well. But oh yeah, Magic. No issues, man. If you need your 10K, just hit it. I forgot what I was saying, but hey, ProFresh, how are you, buddy? I actually can't remember what I was saying. Just gone. Completely gone. You guys are kind of used to that, though, right? Oh. I don't know how you can forget what you're saying mid-sentence. Like, how is that even a thing? Thanks, man. Are you guys liking the webcam? Does it make a difference at all? Oh, yeah, Bianca. I don't want to take her to 6-star out of talent up because I've done enough of that lately. But if I need to, I would to get these defensive wins because it would be worth it to max. And I think I maybe am going to have to. Most of the time, Shu. So the only time I use the other black move is when I can sneak it in from a time perspective. So you don't want to get caught doing the choose place move and lose your move, which happens. So sometimes when there's like 4 seconds left or something, then I hit the black buff move. But usually correct. I'm just using the 2 moves because 200% as many times as you can get is pretty good. And I think that's more efficient than doing all of the moves. That makes sense, HD, 100%. It makes sense. Thank you, Scott, for reminding me, by the way.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. You think they would ever do, like, this? I literally just had this thought. You think they'd ever do fantasy wrestling like they do fantasy football and stuff? I don't know how you do it. And how you would determine points and stuff. But I feel like something like that would be really fun. Maybe they do it and I don't know it. Nice, Bob. I feel, yeah, it, does anyone do it, like, officially with all of, it does exist? Do they have, like, official site where they track the scoring and all that? Hey, Lunatic Fridge. Because that might be kind of hella fun. Yeah, so Steamboat is really good. At 6 star. I think Umaga is clearly better, and then I think Steamboat is clearly better than the rest of the tricksters. They're 1 and 2. It exists. You have no idea how it works, right? It literally just occurred to me, like, man, that would probably be really fun, and probably something stream worthy as well. If enough people wanted to do something like that, that could be a lot of fun. Just mix it in at the end of a stream, sort of thing. I don't know. Sometimes I just, you know, have verbal diarrhea and say what's ever on my mind, so not saying it would ever happen, but it takes months? Okay. Is it fun, B-Rock? Have you done it? Like, is it just too much work? Does it get to be too long? Theory is very good. No question. He's certainly gonna be usable, playable, solid at 6 star, right? Like he can drain, the bleed goes really long. He should be a turn 2 drain pretty much all the time, right, Jabroni? By the end of like turn 2, you've drained all their life, which nothing wrong with that, with the way the game is set up. That gives you a ton of points and whatnot. Gotcha, B-Rock. Okay. So it'd be like trying to manage basketball when there's, or baseball, then, because you have to change your lineup like every day pretty much. Okay. That's probably, you think that's why fantasy football is so popular? Really, you only have to set one lineup a week sort of thing, and it's much more manageable, you guys think? I think that's probably why. What do you think? Okay, so that maxed it. Let's finish the daily and then see where I do B though. I think that's going to be super close to the 775. Oh, we passed the 775. Okay. Yeah. One showboat token and one technician token, please. One showboat, one tech. Anything else is fine, but one showboat, one tech. Come on. Showboat tech, showboat tech, showboat tech. Yes. Okay. Woods is a go. DX Triple H is a go. Oh. Yeah. Very excited about this. Really, all I just wanted to be able to take Woods and Triple H up, so I'm happy now. No matter what happens with the, if I hit the max or not, I really want to, because the last milestone is good, but talent up now, so now I'm more inclined to want to take Bianca too, because I'm excited about him. It's crap, Scott, that it's a different game for everybody. I say this all the time. Yep, so he's going to be good to go. I kind of will miss the JBL shards. I feel like I wish I could kind of go halvesies with these two. You know? I'm fine eating up those. Not you. Not you. Not you. I wish I could go halvesies. I'd probably do it like that. I don't know. Hey, Flo, what's up, buddy? You gonna give me a few more wins? I saw you gave me one. I just need a few more. For me, Bob, he's just different. Fantastic, not necessarily. So, okay, kick out, right? We were just talking about it. 6 stars kick out of everything. He's gonna heal for like 2.2 million, do like 4 or 5 million move damage a cycle that's going to get bigger. I want to say it's like 5, maybe 6, I don't know. And he's going to heal, so I don't care if I get pinned, right? And I'm not leaderboarding feud. I'm not zero interest in it. So to me, it's just going to be fun. Go ahead and pin me. I don't care. If this cascades and I pin early, I don't care. I'm just going to heal up, kick out, hit you, and have some fun with it. So yeah. And I like him a lot for boss battle, to be honest. Plus, he does this, which no one else really does that on my roster at all. And then he's got reinforced stuff, if that's ever a thing. And I like diversifying my roster. I don't need a bunch of guys that do the same thing. Probably why I like Showboat class the most. There's so many different styles in there of play. So, that's why. And definitely excited about him. I don't know if I have enough shards, though, yet. So these are over the next 2 months. I do now. But I want to keep the Becky ones, for sure. So I'm slightly short. No big deal, though. I'll get those soon enough. Hopefully during boss battle. Because I'm definitely keeping the Becky shards. Nice, Mayo. Go get it. Go get it. I don't know what you mean, Black Chapters. Are you talking about... You're talking about the Blitz. I don't have a 5-star Dom, so... I have no idea. Didn't really, intrigue me. Okay, so 7, 7, 8. So like 720k more, minus 330. Yeah, I need some wins. Six-star coins are there? Not still the prize wall? I don't think it was supposed to come back every week. No, AJ, you're best off taking the best superstar you can. Hey, Fraggy, how are you? The tier, ignore the tier for everything except shard conversion. The tier means jack crap in the game. Means nothing. Literally nothing. Why did you go to there? You just want to take the best player you can for your roster. How you been, Fraggy? Fair enough. I wonder when I can get a new phone. Mine isn't that old. It's an S20 Plus, but I know I've had it over a year now. And I use my phone all the time, so I like getting a new one every 2 years. Although it works fine, so it's not really necessary. But so we had the monthly call today. Or most months the call we have. I think he'd be great HD because of the drain ability that goes up a lot. I kind of think Nakamura would be better if you have him, simply because he flows better, or more easily, at least for me. And he has the he's got the multiply gem thing that he can do. Okay, yeah. So I do think Ford would be a great choice. I don't play him a lot because I struggle with him. With seeing the gems and placing them. So, but that, if you like him, he almost doubles his base damage on that move, going to 6-star. So he should still be able to effectively drain very well. So I think for a lot of people and a lot of people like more his kind of play style, and him in particular, than say me being weird and taking woods up. So I think that for a Showboat, I think that's probably not a bad choice at all. Of course, whenever they have a yellow or a purple gem buff, which they have had more than a few times. He would be great for boss battle that way too. So I do think he's got some versatility. Of course, also any Ford Rex and stuff like that. I don't think he's a bad choice at all. Really, there's a lot of good choices at Showboat. Anyway, the call thing was talked a lot by multiple of us, that and some of the stuff we've talked on this stream too, but we really tried to make them understand there is a very large gap right now in playability for players, especially what I would call the middle class of this game, where if you don't have a bunch of 6 stars, it is very difficult to play this game. If you don't have any 6 stars, it's very, very difficult. And that was talked about a lot. And they asked what the biggest blockers were, like, for people. Like, they said, you know, they should have some 6 stars by now, right? We've given out a lot of tokens and some shards and stuff. And I said, yeah, but do those line up? Just because they have the tokens don't mean they have the shards. And maybe they have the shards, but then they don't have the tokens. Or they have shards for someone they don't want to take up at all, who's not that good. And they're terrified that it'll take them forever to get the tokens in. I said, and basically, you know, this happens every tier when they come out with a new tier, where it's very difficult the first couple 3 months. However, this time you can basically double that time frame, because it's not the tokens, it's also the shards. So I think for a lot of people, it's going to be, instead of like 2-3 months, 4-6 months before they're like on a competable level. You know what I mean? Yes, they made 2 this time, exactly, McManamy. So they effectively doubled that pain point, which is particularly worse for the middle class of the game. And honestly, it was pretty much unanimous from all of the non-Scopely people on the call talking about that it was a big deal. So, I mean, we suggested anything and everything, from putting shards in the Showdown store, to just leaving the boss store up all the time, you know, getting shards out that way. Yeah, Southside, right? And things like that. So, I mean, and even one like Sika, who a lot of people have shards for, if you don't have a Titan plate, you can't take him up, really, right? And yeah, defensive is really bad. So, and they're like, well, why aren't people doing the 6-star loot more? And we were all like, because it's terrible. The 6-star shard loot, we're like, because it's terrible. I mean, and you're not even gonna get the right shards you need. So, like, take RNG out of that crap. Do all, like, defensive shard loot. You know what I mean? Like, so if somebody's close, they have a shot at getting defensive shards or something. We suggested all different kinds of stuff. Also, the Showdown store, you know, we mentioned needs totally reworked and things like that, as far as, because it hasn't kept up with resources. It needs updated again. They're very close to a lot of the stuff they've been working on, and I hope it comes out, and hopefully soon. TP slider is, like, I think really close. All right. And they're still working on tons of stuff, like sorting the strap inventory, the pre-lineup matchup, being able to see stuff, way better UI, a bunch of the stuff you guys actually talked about in the Discord today. As far as from a UI ease of use standpoint, it's stuff that's being worked on. No ETA, but the guy that works on the UI is amazing. Like, really, really good. And he's ahead of a lot of the stuff. It's just a matter of trying to get it from him to being implemented. A lot of the stuff you guys asked, we've talked about, he's already working on, because he's newer, and he started playing the game, and he's like, why does all this stuff take so long to do anything? You know, like, you shouldn't spend all this time doing stuff that's not important to the game, sort of thing. Yeah, everything does. All that stuff. So... there's the stuff does take time, I know that, and it's not everything is like a button click for them, so but he is continuing to work on all that stuff, and from what I've seen it looks really good, really promising, and that kind of thing. Yeah, VIP sucks in general, right? Like, it's horrible. We've said that a bunch, which was really weird because like, money-wise, they're not stupid, right? Like, Scopely as a company does quite well. They're one of the bigger mobile, I'm not talking about in WWE, I'm talking in general. It just boggles my mind that most free to play downloadable phone games all have very nice $5, $10, $20 type of subscriptions monthly, because that's just easy money you don't need to think about. It's kind of shocking how little they care about the VIP to me. Like, that seems like they're leaving a ton of easy, repeatable money on the table. Like, it completely, I don't understand it. We talked about speed up a little bit, but really today, most of the conversation was dominated by how difficult it is for your average player to try and compete and complete any of these contests, right? Like, even the free milestones, if you don't have a 6-star, how are you gonna get to the free milestones in this, right? Like, and we literally, most of the conversation was centered around that and shards. Yes, what Flo said, not official, but it does seem that way. Do they care? Fraggle, if you keep up with Marvel Strike Force at all, boy, it's been nothing like that. It doesn't bother me because I play it free to play and I'm not like highly competitive. I'm kind of in the middle range of that game. Not competitive at all because I don't spend. I just have fun with it. It's been 3 months of errors almost daily in that game. So I can't speak to any of their other IPs, but I do play that one. If you're not in a top 30, I would say no way, MJ. Not free, no. But that's been the case often throughout the history of this game. I don't feel like we're getting less resources, personally. I feel like we're getting more resources in all the contests. I'm pretty sure significantly more so than pre-6-star. I don't have actual tracked data for that, so that's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure. I would bet money on it, though. We're getting a lot more. They do keep moving the goalposts, yeah, for sure. 6-star economy is kicking in. 6-star spending is kicking in. As far as like resources, coins, they've loosened coin up a lot. TP has not been loosened up enough, in my opinion, but coin flows a lot more freely. TP, especially now that we need to hoard shards, is definitely more difficult, right? Okay, so this, I'm not getting attacked a ton when I'm not in the showdown actively, and you can see there's a bunch of losses in a row. I kind of think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and level Bianca outside of talent up, and I think it'll be worth it. I mean, obviously it'll be worth it for 15 tokens for all that crap, right? I mean, there's no way it won't be worth it for this, but yeah, whenever they give more out, expect more back. Yeah, 5,000 TP. Yeah, okay. How much do I need now? So I get 1680 tomorrow, so 11,680 times 33. 680 times 33. 385,000 plus 7,8,3,9,6,4,4. I need 225,000 points. Now, I haven't spent a dime black chapters. Not a dime. I've played a lot. And luckily, I have Hall of Fame Lita and 6-star Taker. Almost all of my defensive wins came from that. Because people see 5-star silver and they're like, ooh, kill. And then I got a ton of defensive wins that way. And then, honestly, there's a lot of people when you get into this range up here that you start seeing at the I'm a little early right now, but there's a ton of people that I've seen a lot, and we're all losing to stay active, right? So I've dropped a bunch to Magic. I don't think I've seen Flo but once or twice. I think I've lost 7 or 8 to Piper, a few to Housekeeper. D Vizzle here, I've probably lost like 15 to. I've seen him a bunch. Who else have I've seen Jedi a bunch. I've dropped a bunch to him. I've seen G about 10 times, probably dropped 10 to G. Dear you a few, not too many. Jabroni, I gave him a bunch of defensive wins. Coach a few, not a lot. Master Jim, I got a bunch today. I think I got him like 8 times or so just this morning. And anytime I see somebody I know, I try and drop him. Los a few times right here. I haven't seen you once, Bob. RJ, I might have got you one time. I can't remember. Haven't seen Patty Cakes at all. Not even once. What else is House Socks a couple times, I think. Who else have I dropped a decent amount to? Yeah, HD, which we've said a bunch of times for a long time, is these stupid showdown buckets or pools need to stop, right? Because sometimes you just can't buy an attack. Yeah, so it's twofold, right? Even besides the bucket, like, you don't, this defense is getting shredded. It's not doing a lot for me, right? You need the right kind of defense too. Somebody that people want to attack, but yet somehow you can still win. But like right now, I'm just getting shredded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, 1 win. 1, 2, 1 win. 1, 2, 1 win. That wasn't a real win. Flo, I'm giving me a win there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a legit win. So yeah, this isn't doing it for me, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to get 225k divided by what? One win is what? 6,600. One defensive win is, I need 34 more defensive wins. Godflow is in here, yeah. I need 34 more defensive wins to max the event. And the way it's going, Liv won't do that for me. Like, it just won't happen. So I'll have to go Jimmy and 6-star Bianca. So you got to do what you got to do if you want it. Thanks, Corey. I mean, I do this all the time. Jam. Every showdown, we let people, I lose to people on purpose. Like, usually, first is always faction mates. And then after that, it's anyone I know. Dinner tonight? I'm actually not sure what's tonight. And you're all, cause so you actually want to lose to stay active. If you don't play the mode, you're not active and you're less likely to get attacked. So you keep playing even though you're maxed. Jimmy's black. I had Jeff in. Jeff is blue. I switched Jimmy to black because he's black. for the tag in. It's more Bianca though. Liv isn't 6-star. I need a 6-star. That's just the way it is because people still are gonna win a bunch. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, Magic. It depends how much you have down, right? Oh my gosh, too, Bob. Where's Bianca at? Where the heck is she? Am I blind? Oh, there she is. I was gonna panic. I'm like, what? But yeah, I can do 4, 6, and then Santa Hogan 7. 7's the most he's gonna get, so he's not always ready turn 1. No, it depends on the opponent's perks. Is there a zombie talent up thing, right? I'll just equip him just to be sure. It doesn't matter, though. I need to get attacked in the first place, right? And if I have 2 6-stars, I'm not going to get attacked nearly as much. Red is good for me. Other colors, yellow and purple in particular, are bad. Yellow and purple, very bad. And of course, King Woods needs yellow, purple as well. Everyone does. I need 30, what was it? What would we say? 34 defensive wins, Hoodie? So yeah. Like I said, tomorrow, guys, if I get my preview done, I'll stream, and anyone that's close to a milestone, we can let chat know, and everybody can try to find everybody and tank for people. And get people over those milestones they're close to. Hope I can. Depends what goes on. What's that, MJ? Yes, that's counting tomorrow's. Yeah, I need 34 defensive wins. Any technician, Hoodie. So you can use Zamanik too. Yes. 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 Thanks for the sub, Gerson. They're annoying, right? The ads are definitely annoying. Anyone stream I'm on, and then you get the ads and you're like, dang it. I hate these ads. So that's a really good question, Fraggy. So it depends what your goal is. I'm actually really excited about this move. I like her a lot at 6-star. It really depends what your goal is. Yes! Yes! Yes, Corey, thank you so much! Gifting the sub you got from Destroyer, paying it forward to Zandel. That's amazing. Really, really, really awesome. Thank you. I kind of think about taking her for the star fill, Bob, except I don't have Z-Taker, so you know. There's that. Ooh. Hoodie! That's you. Thank you for the biddies, Hoodie. I did get my portal points, don't worry. Yes, I was all over that. So Fraggle, like I said, it depends what your goal is. Yeah, this bleed is insane, MG. Like, literally ridiculous. Hall of Fame Taker, the only reason, and he's actually turned out to be a lot better than I expected. The only reason I took him initially was for boss battle, to have an exhaust guy that I could grow damage with a Titan plate. All right? It's turned out I use him a ton in Showdown. He's solid in feud. He's not ever going to win on turn 1 in feud. He wins on turn 2 because he grows his damage. Yeah, this bleed is redonkulous. We're already over 1 million for 2 turns. Are you kidding me? Beautimus. So Hall of Fame Taker is good, but he is my exhaust boss battle guy, and that's why I leveled him. So, and if you're not into boss battle, okay, we'll just call that good. I wanted to see. I should have checked if it went to the 3rd turn, but then I would say no, not so much. And I think we're gonna go double red. There's no point not to. But Taker is really great for boss battle. So gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. We are the gummy bears. Thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate it, jabroni. Move damage. I can probably get away without putting Santa Hogan, right? Well, they can, because 5 down would take it to 3, turn neck. Yeah, I think that would be fine. I can go Woods and Kyrie. Agreed, McMenemy. Right on, Frag. I mean, like, as far as Hall of Famers go, unless you have a drip plate, Andre is better with a drip plate, but that's, you know, I'm 99.9 sure you don't have a drip plate. I know you pretty well. I'd be shocked if you had a drip plate, considering how much they cost, and I know your spending habits. Oh, so, Corey, normally when we have Showdown, what are coins worth, guys? Like 15 points, 10 points usually these days? 5? I don't know. They're like 10, right? 15? This time they're worth 33. So 1 defensive win with your notoriety high is 6,600 event points, which is like 2.5 loot pulls for 1 defensive win. So the problem is nobody wants to attack 6 stars, right? So if you can find a defense that... Yes, Fraggle, thank you so much. 7 months, my man. I really appreciate that. Also, guys, you started a hype train a while ago, so thank you for that. If you can, I want to say I've probably gotten maybe 150, maybe 200 defensive wins so far. Maybe, I think. I'm not sure. I do have a lot of the CSS because I have a lot of zombies. And I have done all of the Showdown stuff. So, like, in particular, Hall of Fame Lita and a Hall of Fame Taker got me a ton of points, right? Because Lita has the quick tag that's always charged. Jimmy doesn't do as well because he's not always charged. He'll catch some people, but not nearly as many. You can see I'm getting spanked here, but then here, Jimmy caught this team, right? So now I took Bianca to 6 to hopefully make it easier because I can get 34 more defensive wins. I can max the contest and get those tokens that I want. So if you didn't need a female or male, what's the better option? Okay, so I think Bianca is one of the best, easily top 2 lady showdowner, right? Would you guys agree? You think probably top 2 lady showdowner for Bianca? Yes, Hoodie. 8 million trap gem damage turn 1. So it doesn't matter what metals, straps, equipment you have. Dragon is going to put out 8 million damage in trap damage turn 1 because you can fill the board at 200k a pop at 6 star. Doesn't matter if you're hollow stars, doesn't matter what's on your strap, you're going to hit 8 million quite easily, whether you have 17k Santa or not. That's why. So you're going to hit for about 10 million damage and recycle. If you have Umaga, you don't need Dragon. Umaga is freaking ridiculous. So Umaga is the clear one, Dragon is the clear two, and then there's the rest of the tricksters at this point. Umaga is better for sure, I think, in my opinion, by a fair chunk. Dragon, though, is extremely good. As someone who doesn't have either, I would love to get him, right? Either of them. So there's that. Now, to the question of the Michael Trapson, i.e. Dragon versus Bianca, Bianca is one of your best lady showdowners, so right there in the top two. Probably easily a top 5 lady feuder, you guys think, with the bleed? She's going to do full drain by turn 2, I would think, because they're 4 charge, so you don't need, you can run the other bleed, you don't need to run double MP, right? You can run the other bleed, so the bleed's going to be massive using Seth. Striker Seth, not ETV Seth, other strikers. So the bleed's going to be huge. You should full drain easily turn 2, low charge. So I think she would be a top 5 lady feuder as well, plus Trickster dodge, super annoying, right? There's not a lot of anti-bleed straps running around on 5-star gold and 6-star female characters, or males for that matter. So Bianca's going to cover both of those quite well. Dragon, you're looking at 8 charge for feud, 2 MP trainers, no big deal. You're not going to showdown with him, though. I can't see wanting to showdown. No, you use the 5 MP. I'm wrong. You're not. You don't need that. I'm wrong. You use the 5 MP either way. So you could technically probably showdown with him too, but with 5 MP down, not so much. So all around, I think Bianca higher as far as if you need a lady. Like, in general, is going to be very good at Showdown and very good at Feud. Dragon probably won't make your top 5 male Showdowners for sure, right? But he would definitely be your number 2 Trickster for Feud. And overall in Feud, how many guys do you have that can do 10 million on turn 1 at 6-star? So that's how I would decide. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one to take. Currently on my roster, I think Bianca would help me more in general, because she is now the only 6-star lady I got. But given all things being equal, if I didn't need help at either one, I'd pick the one I thought would be more fun. So kind of a moot point anyway. But they're both strong, both really good options. So there's that. Right? I don't know if that answers your question. Hopefully it kind of did. All right, now we got to stay active and, somewhere where people are still fighting, preferably, if possible. I am close to dropping under, so we'll just hit a few people to get notoriety up a bit, hopefully get some wins. And then if I see anyone I know, I will tank to you. And then at a certain point, I'll just look on and do a revenge real quick. Because, yeah, who wants to deal with all those 6-stars? Yeah, so anyone who doesn't have 6-stars, you shouldn't feel bad about how ridiculously hard this is, right? Like, it's super hard. So there are a ton of people in the same situation as you, Louis. And we brought it up to the devs today in our call, so. Yeah, and I need to finish setting Bianca up because I didn't even look what's the other move. So what do I want to use for the third move? Do I want to use the finisher, or do I want to use the choose purple? I want to put the sub in. I don't know. What do I, sub is soup? Yeah, I think I'm going to use the finisher. It's a beefy boy, 400k. Right, Fish? Yeah. I don't, so, Messy, thank you for the follow. Oh, so, appreciate it. Louis, on the call today, we were talking to them. I honestly don't think they understand how hard it is to get the shards for the middle class player. Like, legitimately, it did not seem like they seemed completely shocked when Like, I mean, even somebody like Gerson, who has a bigger roster than me, doesn't have the shards to take a defensive tech up, for example. Like, it just wasn't almost computing. Like, so 5, 6 of us probably we're talking about how big of a blocker the shards are for the middle class player if they're blocking like high end players, right? Like, so until this month I only had 1 6-star, and now I have a lot more because things worked out, right? But there's just not enough shards going around right now for you guys, because they actually thought, because of the feud tokens, like everybody should have a Hall of Fame, right? No, you also need the shards, so not everybody has a Hall of Famer at 6-star. And there's, at this point they're like, surely if they play the events they have enough tokens to take at least one class. Well, yeah, but they don't necessarily have those shards, fam. And I think we did get the point across, but we'll have to see what happens. No, we can't request anything like that, Mule. Like, that's not how it works. We have very little input. G has more than most because he's been around a long time. He's also a moderator, and he's like got the biggest following, right? So, and they've worked with him a lot on that stuff. So G has more, probably his thing carries more weight than any of us, but it's not like even G can be like, hey, we need to have a call, and they'll have a call. It's something Scopely decided to do. I think mostly probably their UI designer wants it. He's someone we talk to a lot on that, and he wants to make the game much more fluid, menu wise, less time doing stupid stuff like clicking buttons. Like, somebody mentioned to me that Davey D's Talent Up video took like over an hour, and he was just clicking level ups the whole time, TP and stuff. And that's like way too clunky, right? So that's what some of it is. But when we have these calls, they always ask us, okay, what's going on in the community? Like, what are you seeing? What are potential pitfalls, problems, kickbacks? When it first rolled out, we mentioned shards were a deal, and that's why we have boss battle shards. They immediately put shards in the boss battle store, and then they doubled the conversion rate from what it was. Totally doubled the conversion rate from what it was, so it's twice as good as it originally was. So, if you think it's bad now, it would have been way worse on rollout, except for our initial feedback. And now a couple more months have kicked in, and like I said, I say it on stream all the time. I ask people, do they have a 6-star yet? And just most of you are like, no, or 1, right? And how are you going to compete in feud in Showdown that way when 6-stars have the kick out they do, when they have the health pools they do? You unless you have like Rocker Sean, Dom can do some damage, assuming you have his stuff. There really isn't many other characters. You got to get lucky with KO. Yes, so that was brought up last month too, and is still no direct answer back other than we don't have it. So, I mean, I DM'd after today, Gluis, to double check it. I DM'd Furpo and said, hey, just a reminder, can you ask about this again, sort of thing. And he said he would, and I suggested, let's get some of these old ones, cheap shot head games, all heart, make them 2 or 3 tokens, whatever, right? So I really want feud perks to change. I despise the multiply perks and the sub perks with a passion. Absolutely despise them. I hate that the game has become all about turn 1 kills and that's all that matters. There's literally no strategy whatsoever. So I hope perks change. Well, I just don't want it. It's just not fun. But yes, to be fair, it will definitely be harder. You're not wrong. It will be harder for certain people to punch up. You're gonna need 6-stars. No, Derek, there's, like I said, you guys, if you don't have, like, when you hear and you see, like, if you hear myself or G or somebody like that say, like, oh, this event was easy for me, do not think it means it was easy. And in fact, this event hasn't been easy for me. It's been a slog and a grind for me, and I have a ton of 6 stars. Now, I at least have one lady now, and without Hall of Fame Lita, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am right now. Legitimately, Hall of Fame Lita is the MVP of this event for me, and a ton of people don't have her. She's not even obtainable because of the chintzy cheap defense where she just slaps tag in right away, right? So you definitely shouldn't feel bad, and it's really hard to do this showdown this much. For ladies, yes. She's the only force tag, I think. She's a clone of Jimmy. Jeff and Jimmy do it for the dudes, and Lita was a direct clone of Jimmy. So I'm pretty sure she is the only one. And the only ones... Is there another one besides Jeff and Jimmy? I don't think so. I think those are the only 2 guys. Yeah, because look at this. I mean, like, you get over, like, 900 and you start looking at this crap. If you don't have a 6 star, do you really want to mess with that? Do you want to mess with this? If you don't have a 6 star? I mean, what are you guys supposed to do? I have 6 stars and I don't even want to deal with it. So every little bit we'll just pop in here and try and get active again. Yeah, we really try to do that. Guys, absolutely. I try really hard to put myself in other people's shoes, right? Because it's a different experience for everyone. And like on top of it, even though I'm not spending a lot now currently, we talked about this on yesterday's stream, I've been spending, prior to the last like 4 months in particular, $50 a week for what, almost 4 years? That's like 200 a month, 2,400 a year. That's a lot of money in this account. Yeah, so that was brought up today, Mid Carter. One of the people on the call had a 4 million roster and not a single 6 star. I used somebody on the stream that said they had a 3.2 million roster and no 6 stars. This isn't mine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 now. I don't count Macho. I have, so, but technically I have 5, right? I think. And before this month, I took Taker for boss battle, and Roman. But before this month, it was just Gable and Taker, and Macho. Yeah. Yep. And that's what we were trying to tell him. Mm-hmm. I think I might have the shards to do Hall of Fame Wendy. That means no Rocker Sean when I do that for a long time. And she's likely who I'm going to take at Hall of Fame. But that means no Rocker Sean for a while. Although I do have a ton of focus shards. 188k, 53k, you know, but I used all 185k right there. So that'll be no Rocker Sean for a while. And I don't... So there's that. Although, if I get these tokens, maybe I'll revisit that, and maybe take China. I don't know. I don't really like that question, Shadow, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, Gluis, I really think for a lot of people, 4 to 6 months is realistic to have 1 or 2 6 stars, right? Like, for sure. Uh, it seems likely, depending on where you want to go with it, how the shards go. Shadow, I don't love any of those options. That's really hard. I've always hated Zombie Rock. Like, even when he first came out, I didn't like him. I think Kane is... Kane at least has a stun and kind of recycle if there's yellow on the board. General's orders is red to yellow, so that would help. Not really, no. Boss plate, but ugh. I would say Kane if you make me pick, but I don't like any of the choices. Bullseye, how far away are you? Specifically, how many shards? That depends, Id. If you're free to play with the 6-star and you play Showdown, you'll get it for sure. Thank you for the biddies, IK. Hey, my buddy Patty helping a brother out. Okay, we got attacked twice. Looks like we failed to HBK. We're gonna fail to HBK like every time if they have MP down perk. We just can't get the MP. What are you at, Bullseye? I should just do a few. I'm gonna do a few, get my notoriety up, and then we'll just find people to tank to. $475K. I think you'll be okay, but yeah, I think it is slightly harder than it was 4 months ago. Yes, if that's what you're asking. 40K, Gluis, I don't think is likely. I don't think they're gonna give out 40K. Boy. So honestly, guys, you know where I think a decent chunk of those went is they went into the trivia on the portal. If you look at the milestones for spending web coins in the flash market, there's a decent chunk of points there. I did again say today that, you know, man. Yeah, I'm over the backstage pass. I get why people get it, but I'm over it. Yeah, it definitely got harder again. So for a while, I mean, there were thousands and thousands of people maxing the MLCs, for sure. Now it's probably a couple thousand, 3,000, if I'm guessing. I don't know. So if you look at the Webcoin store, like spending the stuff, there's keys. Maybe that's just shards, I'm thinking. No, there's solo points. Yep, 2,000 solo points in the 5th milestone. And then in the 7th, there's 3,000. And then it looks like they're every 2. In the 9th, there's 5,000. I personally have only got a little bit, 2,000 in some, because I just haven't spent any web coins this month, really. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. No, stipulation is boring, right? For reasons like that. Hey, McLovin, how are you, faction mate? That guy's in my... What? Oh, this is the troll. This is... Well, let's see the gem defense on this guy. $152%. I'm gonna hit him for 0. 80 times 1 is 80. That will do it. 22%. Oh, I love a McRib. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, oh, gold, clit. No. No, that's Bianca's braid. That warrior is dirty. That's Bianca's braid. The McRib is back? What? Is it really? Like, legitimately? Hold on. Are you sure? Let me open up my McDonald's app. Wait a second. Hold on. Gotta check this out. Gotta check this out. Oh, hey, thanks, Pally. Alright, let's see if I can find some people. Dude, I love the McRib. Are you kidding me? Where's the menu? Full menu. Is it here in my town? Sandwich deals? Is it on a deal? Usually when it comes back right away, they put it on a deal. Probably not, though. Oh, McRib! Yes! 2 for 7. 2 for 7. Hold on, hold on. Let's screenshot this. And then highlight this. And then send it to Mrs. Merrick's. Boom. Send. I know where. Well, I wouldn't do Uber Eats probably. I'd just make one of the kids go get it. Oh! What do we got here? I bet this is a defensive troll too. Sure is. 147%. Nope. Not getting this guy. These are too young to drive. Definitely easy with move damage. Yes. Is there anybody I know here to drop to? Oh yeah, Master Jim. Yeah, so he's, I think, safe to say Jim has the best Bischoff in the game. Orton, I don't like Alexa at all. Pyro Alexa, don't like her at all. Jim's on stream fairly often. He's a really good dude. So AI won't play him right, but one yellow match. Nope, I didn't, Hoodie. I did not. I don't do 24-hour feuds. How are you, Baby Ice? How about that last member, or the fourth member of the Schism, baby? How about that? I do not like Pyro Alexa at all. If you want to take an Alexa up, take Striker up with your drip plate and your moments. I think you can exit. On my phone, I would exit. On my, on BlueStacks, it's really slow. Yeah, I don't have one either, Hoodie. Yeah, dude. That was pretty cool. Yeah. That was pretty cool, I thought. Oh, Los is in my faction. We're dropping to him. Thanks, Pally. Oh, I hit the... dang it. Sorry, Los. Oh, there's RJ. We'll drop to RJ. Oh, yeah, I should heal. I hit the refresh on accident. So, yeah, a lot of this. This is what happens to get... Yeah, I don't check that stuff, but I should know. To get some of these defensive wins, stay active, and then while you're doing it, you just drop to people you know. It's not hard for Ed, Derek. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not hard for Ed. I don't think you need to feel. I don't think you need to feel bad for Ed. It's. I promise you, it's not hard for Ed. Oh yeah, Katoon will drop to a bunch of people. Absolutely. He's always. I always see him a few times. I seem like I get him. I see him often. I see Katoon often. I think I might have seen you once or twice, Hoodie.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know, Southside. No, I'm not reading to you tonight, Evo. But G will. Flo, do you even still need points now? Is Flo still here? Do you even still need points, Flo? Flo, blow, Flo, blow, 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 Flo? I mean, I guess for this, right? Yeah, I know. He maxed the first day. A Jakku. I don't know Jakku, but it just reminded me of Star Wars. Don't know any of those guys. Starting to get expensive. Oh, Evo, I know this guy. With a strap. Like a 50-60% gem defense strap. Some of these, so I think there might be a... Is there 100 floating around anywhere? Like, do you know if those crazy ones have it? And then 2 sets of double armors, 40%. Honky Tonk Man is 30. So if you have a 50, 240s, you're up to 90. Honky Tonk Man's 120, and then you're set. If you have a tier 5, it's 22%. And then, yeah, that's kind of how you get there. And then substats. Dang, you got me, Evo. You got me. Right on, Vic. I thought I was gonna have you, Evo. Yeah, I thought I had you, man. Oh. I think he got. That's so cheap, though. It's really cheap. I sometimes, when I'm not laughing about it, I feel bad about it. Like I actually do. The one charge people have no chance. I have no chance. Thank Pally dropped to me. Thank you. Got this guy. Sorry, buddy. Got the bomb. Don't know this guy. All right. It sucks, Scon. I go through so much changing metals. Yeah. Getting there. Getting there. 330. I need like... I should get like 350k-ish tomorrow, so... Yeah, getting closer. Getting closer. Da, 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 da. So the reason I kind of get plates, right? Like, it's still like if you don't have the strap pass, 10 is good, right? If you have the strap pass, but if you don't have the strap pass, it's still, you guys can't move it enough. I think you should be able to do like 3 or 4 free. I think that's a good amount for free. Nice, HD. I will do this. Nope, wrong one. Don't do him. Wrong one. Warrior's a lot of fun. The thing I like about Taker too is the AI actually plays him really good on auto. He can beat most of them, Derek. The ones I would stay away from are sub ones, because they're annoying. But I typically don't have any issues. I really like going against acrobats, obviously. But sub guys are annoying. Badger? No, I don't have a dog. The window's open though because it's hot up here. So you might hear someone else's dog if a dog was barking. I don't have a dog. I don't like dogs for myself. Other people's dogs are fine. But yeah, I don't like dogs. I think it would be great. I didn't actually try it, Evo. But considering that every build I really like with Warrior uses the cross breaks from the sub, I think it would be super good. Again, continuing my trend of if you don't have Seth or KO, Warrior's probably the best all-around chaotic boss battle pick after those two. And the Braid, if you have that, you can grow your damage obviously even better than with an all-heart plate. So, and then in general, for feud and stuff, it's all your gems, right? So, super like that on Warrior. He's like the Swiss Army knife of champions. He can do pretty much everything. He's even got health steal, a big one if, you know, that's a thing. Yeah. All these blast gems, and he's gonna tag China in. Make a few X breaks, I'm not sure how many. And then you get 100% gem damage. This is probably gonna tickle quite badly. Yeah, that's just my guess. Zombie Sean Evo. Probably wishful thinking. And not that I'm gonna get him anyway. Joeboat Zombie Sean, that's my guess. Ow. You can stop anytime now. I don't think they have ever made a zombie of a deceased wrestler. I don't think this will be any different. I don't see that happening. You would think not, Evo, but you never know.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so... yeah. They wouldn't need to change his skin tone. Because he already looks like he's dead because he's so pale. Yeah, indeed. Where are the people that I know? I know how sucks. That'll work. I mean, Striker Bray, it's not like he's, like, useful as a fighter, so... You know... Oh no. Mushroom. No. Hey. No. Mushroom. I know you see that bird out there. Look at me. Look at me, cat. No. Momo. No. You can't jump out the window anyway, dude. Stop ignoring me. No. He's totally ignoring me.
Outside.
Bad cat.
On the stairs.
Thanks, McMenemy. It looks like, I think, if I recall, last time there was a damage limiter, it was every third turn, right? Is that right, McMenemy? Damage limiter was every third turn. Frankenstrowman would be hilarious. You're not wrong, Fraggle. Yeah, Zombie Strowman would be cool. Yeah. So basically what you do in a boss battle is when you have a damage limiter one, yeah, as hopefully they're at the same time, right, Evo? You just use that turn to continue building your stacks of damage, and then it's just a throwaway turn. Oh, Ryback. That dude's such a cancer. Move freeze is really annoying. MP boost I'm good with because I don't use KO, I use Seth. Hey Dex, you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi, derpy boy? No, you're gonna look out the window too? Just gonna sit right here? Hi. Hi, Dexy Dex. Nakamura will be better this time than last time because yellow gems were, what, 10 times? And multiply gems are 14 times. So yeah, Nakamura is going to be better this time than last time. I took Roman up for focused. Rocker Sean will be great. Roman will be great. By my calculations, my Roman is gonna break 354 purple gems instantly for 35 million, and then the sub will happen instantly. Sadly, the sub is a choose, but it doesn't really matter where I put them, so that'll be fine. So he's gonna start at 35 million before Straps Metal, and then I got all hard on him. Shamrock is gonna be good for sure. Nice, McMenemy. Mine is the opposite. I have time on KO and neutralize on Seth, so mine is exactly the opposite of yours, which actually kind of works out. For boss battle, the multiply move, the yellow damage move, and the choose yellow. Also, probably how you'd run him for feud if you were of the mind. Oh, Sapper? I know Sapper. Oh, let's drop to Sapper. Sapper, the most handsome man on Twitch. No. Hey, bud, come here now. Come here. No. Don't lay down. Come here. Come here. Momo, come here. Hang him. Yeah, he should probably be good, McMenemy. Why do you need to break purple? That's what neutralize is for. We don't break anything. We use neutralize, and then you don't have to worry about the shield. It brings the shield down. Maybe their faction doesn't do boss battle, so very much McManamy. Yeah, Derek. So neutralize will remove the shield. The boss breaker neutralize removes the shield. Yeah, Dusty will probably hit really good too. Yeah. Hi, Dexter. Go boy. You can't see him. He's laying to the right of my monitor. Go boy, Dexy. You guys saw Dexter the other day. I will probably stream boss battle Saturday night. I'm busy during the day, but I will probably stream it Saturday night. Actually, I kind of need a win now. I dropped under 900. Hey, House Socks got me back. Thank you. You got me back twice. Right on. You got me back 3 times. Sweet. See, and that's the other thing too. You end up making friends when you're dropping to people. It's kind of nice. You definitely end up making friends. Mirror match? Not really. I want to do that. Actually, I have not fought a 6-star Ray. Let's do it for science. Curious how hard his kickout's gonna hit. Yeah. $3.6 mil. Well, one way or another, let's take the purple. All right. Yes, I don't know exactly what it is, Evo, but I know I've heard of it. Bo Joel, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, he's got that plate on. Well, that worked out well. He's only good this one because he has 2 random subs. Oh, right on, Bo. Thank you. Happy to have you on. I stream probably 3 to 4 times a week on this channel. Champions. And then 1 day a week on the official channel. Always at the same time. So Shamrock has 2 random generate subs, which means you don't have to choose. They're both green, so all heart is gonna go off. Or, I'm sorry, they're black. No, they're green. They are green. All heart is gonna go off twice each time, and then you hit the move that changes the botch's green, and all the botch gems are times 10. So it's a times 10 green gem, and everything is random. So you can just click. You don't need to place, which is super important for boss battle. It's just click, 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 click. and then the damage will grow and you won't give up your turn because of the all heart plate. That's why he will be good for this one. Will he always be good? Probably not, but actually you can do that trick even without the botch gem boost and the damage is going to grow. So he'll probably actually be a decent choice. Shockingly, I'm saying this for boss battle. Yeah. Even after this one, he's not the worst choice. What is he? What class is he, guys? Is he aggressive? Or, I'm sorry, style. What style is he? Yes, Anton. McMenemy really likes him. It really is, Miller. Stunning Steve is a solid focus choice. My personal picks would be Rocker and Roman at focused, but they're quite rare. After that, I would say the one that some people might have, Stunning Steve, is probably one of the better choices. Yeah. And I think, which breaker do you like on him, McMenemy? Yeah, there. Thank you for saying it so nicely to him too, McMenemy. I don't know that we have the right answer on focused yet, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure what I'm doing at focused yet. So I'm just going to hit people with Roman. Hall of Fame Brett is another great choice. If you don't have the really, really top guys, probably Brett, Stunning Steve, and Showboat Ray could be interesting with his plate. Yeah, can he recycle without? Can Ray recycle without swiping the board? I think he can. So he could probably grow his move damage the whole time. Focused is really situational on breakers, for sure. Luckily, their breakers seemingly have the least impact as well. I mean, theoretically, unfreeze to me would be the best one, but it's so random, there's no guarantee it's going to hit where you want it to, you know? And I hate random. We all know how well random works for me. Yeah, Bullseye, I think that's a really good shout, actually. I don't know how big the move damage can get. Level 10, is it? How many is it at level 10? Do we know? Have we seen a picture of it yet, McMenemy? Yeah, it is if you need to swipe, for sure. Absolutely, if you need to swipe, Mayo. It'd be good for, like, KOs and stuff, probably. I need a win. Oh, you want... This is nasty. Let's see if he's got the gear. Unfreeze one move for the whole team, you think? Let's let fate decide. If he's got the gear, this will probably be painful. I mean, I could put a multi-down coach on, but that takes effort. It does. That's why it's good to focus on one. It's unfortunate. I feel like there needs to be more current... He definitely has the gear. It's not going to hit super hard, though. Yeah. I never really... I don't understand why people run this build set with Razor. The damage just isn't there. And that's with the crazy gear. What time is it? 4:38? Okay. Don't tag out. Okay, good. You do not tag out, sir. We got him right where we want him. I mean, you could have put it in the middle of the board, dummy. You left like 1,000,000 damage off the table doing that, dum-dum. Rocker would be great for focused. Like I said, I like Rocker. Is Snoop focused? Rocker. If Snoop is focused, Snoop. Although I think his animations are long. The other guy, Roman. No one has Roman. Snoop? Acro Snoop is defensive? Okay. Yeah, Roman doesn't exist. You're not wrong. Oh, chaotic? Yeah. His move animations are his slow too? I think most of the Snoop's animations are slow, if I recall correctly. Acro's focused? Okay. Zandel would know he has him. Adrian, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Long time no chat. Oh, I actually saw you had Foley, Mutant Foley at 6-star. How do you like him? How hard is he hitting? You know I'm a Foley guy. Oh, we're slowly chugging away, guys. Need like another, what, 200,000 at least? Ugh, brutal. Need more friends. And cheap wins. Need more friends and cheap wins. Yes! 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 Evo! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to the nicest guy in all of Champions. Yeah, PRK, it's almost impossible to find any. I mean, like, how many people are on stream right now, and how few have I actually found so far? I mean, like, it just the odds of it's just not easy to find people, right? Heck, oh, I know Stinger. Pat hit me earlier, and I haven't been able to find Pat this whole time. Nice, Mayo. Congrats, buddy. And yeah, thank you, Evo, for hooking McManamy up. Really appreciate it. Yeah, they're good peoples. Both Pat and Dina are good peoples. Don't tell Dina I said that, and definitely don't tell Pat, but they're good peoples. What? China, Sasha, Bianca.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say probably Sasha up to 5-star gold. After that, I'm not entirely sure. Makes sense, yeah. Right on. Like, striker, other than like Rocker and Cody, I don't think there's like a clear, really good, there's a lot of good options, right? Like, so like Mutant Foley's a good option. Who else is there? There's someone, frick, my brain just went blank. There's another striker that I like quite a bit that I've been... Oh, yeah, Lashley. Thank you, Mayo. Lashley, I think, is another good one. Mutant Foley. Maybe Almost? I don't know. I haven't really looked at Almost personally at 6-star. But yeah. Nice. That gem defense belt is clutch. Oh, yeah, RVD striker is solid, too. Michael Graham, with the kickouts the way they are, probably not. I should probably get a couple wins in and bounce back over 900, so I get the good points for the defense. Yeah, Seth is the kickout, the kickouts being this buffed, just kind of not happening, you know? Sadly. No. Boy, Shu, did you see the 6-star stream I did with Lashley with Striker's jacket? With Ronda's jacket, I mean. He's hits pretty hard with it and quite well even without it. And he's always gonna fill up. I feel like RVD is the most random. I mean, obviously when he hits and works, he's probably the dirtiest of them all. Plus he's very good at Showdown, right? Because one charge move. So certainly he's worth considering all around if we're not just talking feud. They're all like right in that group, right? Like literally right in that group, where I think you could make a case for any of the three. Like I said, there's Rocker, and then Cody, and then there's this next group, and those are the big three in that group. And I think you could make a case for any of them, and I don't know that there's a clear-cut winner. I do feel like of them, Lashley has the most control. Although, if you're playing it the way Adrian is with the belt he has, that makes a ton of sense, right? Like, because he had the, I really should have got the blue match myself there. So I think maybe it depends on who you like more personally, what you have setup-wise, like their straps and things like that. What you're missing, if you care about if you care about boss battle, I think of the three, Lashley will be the best at boss battle. You know? I think Dusty is really interesting too. I probably don't talk about him enough. I certainly think Hall of Fame Dusty is going to have some possibilities too. And I know Lewis has been using him a lot about in feud and stuff, and he really likes him. He uses the sub now to set up the other stuff. So I haven't really looked into him. Lately I've been doing the weekend posters at 6-star on Mondays, but I think it would be really cool to be able to see Dusty at 6-star, as well as side-by-side comparison with China and Wendy. As far as my Hall of Famers go, I don't like any of them after Taker more than Dusty. So I think it very likely I will go Wendy, then China, and then probably, assuming nothing, then there's probably Hall of Fame month, so then I don't know. I do think Dusty is certainly a good option. If you don't have Showdown covered, then yeah, RVD is great. Although, as you can see, Hall of Fame link is huge in Showdown, right? Like, it's a big deal. No, Michael Graham. Wendy, you need the stuff, right? Like, for me to, like, sign off on Wendy, I'm gonna say you should have both gears, 17k Santa, and some Fury 2 Running Wild combo, and a tiara. Otherwise, if you don't have the stuff, then I feel like China's just a way safer play for you, because you can stun lock them, right? Like 6-star, the problem is you're not keeping a 6-star down anymore, so Wendy is gonna take 2 turns to kill him, with all that stuff. And China's going to stun on turn 2. If you don't have all that stuff, Wendy's going to take 3 or 4 turns, whereas China would have him stunned on her second turn, so she's way safer. So that's why I say that. Or yes, but if he's asking him, I'm pretty 99% sure he does not have a drip plate. It's a very limited crowd that's got a drip plate right now. I would love like 5 drip plates. Unfortunately, I got to find out that they're kind of fun, and I don't have one. So I know exactly what I'm missing. Pyroplate's good on Motu Austin. Trying to think right off the top who else it's good on other than Motu Austin, who also is incredibly rare. He will be very good this boss battle too. Why so angry? Yeah, it's good on DX Sean too. Yeah, good shout, Adrian. Good shout. Acro Dragon. I'm gonna say I don't think so on Acro Dragon, because I don't think he turns his multis blue, right? Definitely live with the multiply setup, yep. And Shelton's a good shout too. Oh crap, I might have missed a message. Hey guys? Guys? Striker Steph, not crazy about anymore. Hey guys? Mom messaged you, check Facebook Messenger. Okay. Just relaying the message. Don't get cranky with me. Spawn. I wouldn't say that. She just has trouble recycling. I would probably run her with the sub now, actually. If the old perks go back. He's doing really good. MJ, he's doing really good. They just haven't checked Messenger yet. Yeah, that's the hard part. Right, PRK? Kids. I think so, MJ. I'd feel better like in 2 weeks because I mean infection is still a chance, right? But yeah, I'll feel better in like a couple weeks, like completely better. But still a chance with infection, but he's doing phenomenal, so. Ugh, geez, HD. Why would you do that? Why would you even speak that? They're gonna be all pretty similar, Shu. How they play at 5-star gold is gonna be pretty similar. Just basically you're gonna take a turn longer, essentially. Right? The bleed goes up a consistent amount, the power gems go up a consistent amount, and the health pools all go up a consistent amount. So I think that'll make your life easier for sure, because how they play at gold is going to be very similar to how they play at 6-star, but just probably add an extra turn onto them. And I think that would be fairly accurate. Boy, that took forever. Should probably get over 900 again, so sorry, buddy. Shards. In a word, shards. Actually, like, honestly, I like unpopular opinion. Kind of like the kick out boost mainly because I think turn one-ing everything is ridiculous. So it's annoying. It annoys me too at the same time, though I also like it. So definitely the shards. The most annoying thing for me is shards. The thing keeping people from being able to have 6 stars more than anything else is shards. Shards. Just 100% shards. Yeah. Their new moments help a few people significantly. Bliss, Striker Bliss in particular is one that gets a huge bump from her moment. I don't know what the answer is, to be honest. Like, with what we have in the game, I don't think they can consistently release cards that we can't break. There's too much extra stuff in the game. There's no way they can, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think there's any way they can contend for every possibility with all the stuff that's in the game, from plates to medals and trainers and coaches. Like, I really don't think trying to have really good superstars, like, and continually like improve or find different ways, I don't think they can do that without releasing some that just simply are way better than anything else. Yeah, I agree, Sensei. I think in a perfect world, probably half the kick out. So like whatever they are now, half it. Like the 80, but maybe not half. So the 80 on above, so above 75% instead of 80, maybe make it 60. Let's try Dom. Why not on auto? Maybe make it 60. And then the next one that's 40, make that like 25. And then the final one, probably like 10, right? Not the 15 it is now. Final one like 10. So probably like 60, 30, 10 would be good. And the sub perks, they can't stay. That is the dumbest thing ever. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe you liked it because you wanted easy mode or something, but frickin' the super sub is the dumbest thing ever. Like, for feud is so stupid. Ugh, just dumb. You can't even play cards the way they're intended. Like, it's really, a bunch of these things work off of the sub. You hit the sub, and then you do that, they leave something, and you do a move off of the sub, and you can't even play them properly with the sub perks. It's stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever. Literally. Dumb. I'd put it up there with dodge for me. Similar to how it was when Ford first came out, you literally didn't touch the gem board and you drain someone's life in a gem matching game. You don't even make a swipe or touch the gem board the entire match, and he recycles without touching the gem board. Like, that to me is the dumbest design ever. People like to say Booker because it's annoying. I'm sorry. Ford is the dumbest design ever to me in a gem matching game. Like, yeah, I think so. The way the multiply works, absolutely. You shouldn't be able to hit for 15 million on turn 1. You just shouldn't. How is the Bianca dumb? She's mostly gonna be turn 2 wins. So that's way different to me. But yeah, 15 million on turn 1 I do think is dumb. 100%. I see a massive difference between that and literally clicking one button like with Edge. It is. I agree. It's completely stupid. Hey DJ, what's up, buddy? How are you? Ooh, it's just about time for G's stream, huh? More options are better, but more turn 1 options aren't better. I mean, like, this game, from where I started to where it is now, has been dumbed down and watered down so much as far as strategy goes. The last thing it needs is more stupid, mindless options. That's just my opinion. I mean, like, but granted, I probably tend to be more, like, enjoying some kind of strategy, setup, etc. for this game, maybe than the average person. But, like, man. Oh yeah, they do. Everyone just wants it easy. That's normal. So, it is what it is. Like, I'll probably never be happy with where the game is again now. I know way too much stuff at this point. Way too much stuff at this point. You want me to hot tag Bianca? Alright, I can do that. And then we'll raid and see who we get this weekend is. This looks fair-ish. No Hall of Fame link, etc. I'll heal up. Ugh, that's a lot of health packs. What do you mean? What happened? We're just talking. We're talking a little bit about like 6-star, the game, how everything is turn one, like OP'd characters, just different stuff like that. I mean, I get what. I understand. So, Evo's point is, if I think some are dumb, why don't I think all of them are dumb? Because I'm like, I literally think turn one, click one sub and done, and feud is the dumbest thing ever. So we're just kind of talking about that. And then he said, what about Rocker Sean and like Nakamura who can, and I think they're dumb too. At least though, with Nakamura, you have to think. You know, you definitely have to think with Nakamura to put the damage out. Rocker Sean is much easier. Admittedly, I still mess it up in feud. I make a cascade once in a while. At least not like I'm gonna do that with a sub guy. You know what I mean? So I do mess Rocker Sean up 100%. I messed him up last feud. No question. I actually messed him up. It was bad. Because I cascaded, you know, I made a 3-match on the multiplies because I didn't see it. But yeah. Okay, if you took Brock, though, like right away, that's different. I said the same thing when 5-star gold came out. The people that took the stuff the first day they could take something, I don't feel bad for them. They did not have to rush at all. They just decided to rush. And they wanted to be the first so they could beat up on people with their 6 stars. Like, I don't feel bad if you made a dumb decision because, I mean, what about Gable? Gable's screwed with the kick out. That was my first 6-star. You don't see me complaining about that. Like, I'll use him for boss battle, which is what I like all about Gable in general. But yeah, I'm not complaining about Gable. They screwed him completely. He was like literally the most dominant thing ever. And they made Gable into a chump with this kickout buff. Unless you have a super rare strap and crazy... Yeah, see? So, yeah. So that's part of the game, right? Like, you make a choice, you make the best choice you think at the time, and then the game changes. That's nothing new. I mean, like, does it suck? Yeah, but find a way to work around it, I guess. Hopefully you pick somebody that's versatile, which is why I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I know. Somebody wants to see a Bianca tag, so I'm doing that, and I kind of don't super care that much. I mean, because it's not like it's going to be like 15 minutes of reading the blog for the same event it always is, so we can get 1,200 of 2,000 shards, you know? Not to be salty, but... Yeah, it's all kinds of different options, right? Bianca's ridiculous. That bleed is nuts. Oh, thanks, Adrian. I'll rate it eventually, don't worry. She's really good. The bleed is silly. Man. That is a big bleed. Woo! Nice, Shaunus. Nice, King Domo. I'm 270 away from Steamboat. I'm hoping Spring Outbreak. Yeah, Adrian, they're both 4 charge too. Both reds are 4 charge, so that's why she's kind of a big deal for Showdown, right? And also for feud. That's just gonna, I mean, you're just full draining people with 2 of them. Kind of nutty. I mean, let's see what happens. We'll see what happens on the blog. Maybe they'll have some zombie shards available for us. They're having... Oh, wrong button. Ooh, I almost clicked finisher. We haven't had a lot. I have Woods and Kyrie on, Adrian. In feud, you could add Seth too. So I got double red just to make sure the red's loaded. Also, you could probably do something. Is there a purple to red plate, guys? I can't remember. Is it red to purple or purple to red? Rock plate, is that red? Is that purple to red? The rock plate? or red to purple. I always get this mixed up. I think it's red to purple and not the right way. Because there's a red choose too. So theoretically you could stack the bleed twice with that plate that goes purple to red, but I don't think it's purple to red. I think it's red to purple. Red to purple? Wrong way then, okay. Okay. It would make sure the finisher is filled on turn 2 though. And gone. That's just nasty. Absolutely nasty. I mean, like, full drain is great for points, and it's fast, too. So, yeah, I think she's legit. She's the real deal. I wouldn't argue with you, Evo. Like, I see the appeal to Super Stacy. I see the appeal to Liv. But at 6-star, I kind of feel like I'm with you. And Bianca is chef's kiss, you know? No problem, AK. I'll get you guys to Gerson for the blog now. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will, if I can, I'll try and do a stream earlier tomorrow before Showdown ends, maybe towards the end of Showdown, and we can try and anyone who's close to a milestone and needs help, we can kind of communicate and hopefully people can find them to hit them and get them another milestone. Right, in the event with some defensive wins, hopefully. No, thank you, DJ. I love you long time. I appreciate you being on, by the way. I know you're busy. We are busy. It's hard to make it work. So every time I see you, I really appreciate it. Is it HBK? I knew it. I knew it. Oh, zombie DJ? I'd be down for that. Thanks for being on, guys. And take care. For sure I'll stream at my normal time if I don't in the morning though. So anyway, have a good day, guys. Thanks for being on and take care. Good luck out there. I keep forgetting I have the hard cam right here now. I'll get used to it eventually. Sorry you have to look at me the whole time. Not sorry.